Hello, Dr. Lewis here. Now, are you suffering teeth problems? We all know how important our teeth are when it comes to the role of playing confidence, the role of breaking down food, and all these functions. But most of you are killing or destroying your teeth, maybe without knowing or just with ignorance and knowingly. So, root canals, tooth extractions, that refilling is very expensive, and we all know that. For those of you who have suffered tooth decay, they know the pain that comes as a result of that, and it's so stubborn. Now, there are things that cause your teeth to decay, but I'll put them under one umbrella, and this is just consumption of sugar and carbohydrates. So listen to this. In your mouth, you have a large population of bacteria and microorganisms, and their role in that mouth, they can help you break down food, they can play an immunity role, they can also maintain just the normal physiology in your mouth. But if you mess up this bacteria, you get in trouble. Also remember, these bacteria cause fermentation of foods in your mouth. That's the reason why you wake up with a foul mouth in the morning, because of what you ate the previous day and fermentation processes. When you eat that carbohydrate meal, let's say you've eaten bread or chapati or your favorite carbohydrate, maybe rice, in your mouth, in your teeth crevices, there will be particles of this food that will be left there if you told you did not brush your teeth before going to bed. Now, these bacteria in your mouth will start fermentation processes on these food particles that are left in your mouth. And once they start those fermentation processes, because they consume them and they cause fermentation, the end result of this fermentation process is yielding acids, the lactic acid. Okay, and this acid is actually responsible for destroying your enamel, because remember, your enamel is made up of calcium and phosphorus. So this acid will actually react to this enamel and start destroying your tooth or your teeth. That is number one. Number two, sugar does the same function, okay, because sugar and carbohydrates are basically one and the same thing. Also remember, in your system, the more you consume carbohydrates, the more you get in trouble, because a high blood sugar level, and this is very evident in people who have diabetes, when you have high blood sugars, you will start messing your nerves, because sugar causes a mess in the kidney. It kills your kidneys, it causes a nerve problem, and it causes eye problem. So sugar will start destroying the nerves that supply the tooth. That's the reason why you start having that sensitivity. Now, so once you kill all that numbness, once you kill that nerve through sugar, you're killing the tooth from inside. Also, sugar from inside starts to destroy the root of the teeth. And this is what we are missing out when we're trying to help you recover your dental formula or help you treat this dental decay. We've seen mothers coming to hospital with children, and these children are given soda or they're given energy drinks so that they can boost their energy. But remember, this soda is highly acidic. So the acid in soda or the acid in lemon water or lemon juice will actually destroy your enamel directly. Also, soda has sugar. Those energy drinks have high content of sugar and fructose. That is a substrate for fermentation and yielding acids that will destroy your teeth. Again, those drinks and the fruits, they have high content of sugar that will mess up your tooth from inside because of a high sugar in the system. And therefore, you will still go to hospital to treat a disease and then give your child soda, and then 2 years down the line, you will still come back with tooth decay, and therefore that will keep benefiting the hospitals. So if you want to avoid tooth decay, you must drop sugar in all forms, including fruits and honey. So if you drop sugar and if you drop carbohydrates in general, you will not experience any tooth or teeth problems, because one, you have denied the bacteria a chance to ferment these foods. And if you eat those carbohydrates, then at least have the courtesy to brush your teeth afterwards, so that you deny them the substrate to cause fermentation and yield those acids that will destroy your teeth. So children, cakes, sodas, mandazi, bread, those chapatis and wheat products, those processed carbohydrates, the cereals, please avoid them in your child. If you want your child to have a boosted immunity, if you want your child to have an adequate dental formula, then you have to drop those. The confectionaries, the candies. Why do you give your children all these types of foods? Children can eat healthy foods, okay? So help them avoid these problems in future. Another culprit in teeth problems is something that you call the mouthwash. So most of you buy the commercial mouthwash and you use it to just wash your mouth. Now you're making the wrong decision, because the actual cause of your foul mouth is basically coming from what you're eating. It's not coming from the bacteria in your mouth. So the mouthwash is an antiseptic, which means it sterilizes your mouth. And sterilization means it kills all the bacteria in your mouth, including the healthy bacteria. So once you kill those bacteria in your mouth, then what are you left with? You will be left with nothing, and therefore you start altering the normal physiology of the mouth and the normal breakdown of food by this bacteria, and the immunity also. So if you're using any mouthwash, regardless of your condition, if you have those gum problems, the periodontal disease, these are diseases that are caused by sugar. So if you want to recover from them, even if you use that mouthwash, you'll make it worse. So what you have to do is you have to drop the sugar and the carbohydrates, the confectionery, the soda, the juices. Once you do that, then you can recover from these conditions. Then you will never need the mouthwash. But most of you like quick fix. Again, another culprit has to be our commercial toothpastes. Now, most of you are using commercial toothpaste, and you even have special brands and favorite brands. And some of you are using those toothpastes that are written on herbal, even though you know that is a marketing strategy and there's no herbs in those toothpastes. And your favorite toothpaste is actually coming from the big pharma industries. So how can a company that is making drugs make you something that is very important for your teeth? They will run out of business. Okay, so remember, fluoride is very harmful to your teeth. It will cause fluorosis. Also, fluoride is very harmful to your system in general. And that is what is the active compound in your favorite toothpaste. And that's what you're told. It will cause you whitening of teeth. And it's actually the opposite. Again, remember, your mouth is an absorbing surface. That's why some of the people who have hypertension are given nifedipine below your tongue. People who have heart problems or angina are given GTN under the tongue, because it's quick to absorb. And therefore, by the time you're throwing out that film from your mouth after brushing your teeth, you will already have absorbed the fluoride, only in small quantities. But how about when you take it for a lifetime? Because most of you have been taking this, have been using these toothpastes for a lifetime. That is a problem, because that's high exposure to fluoride. And then if you read the label or the warning on the toothpaste, it is already written, do not use it in children who are below 6 years. And if you ingest it accidentally, or if you ingest more than you're supposed to use to brush, then contact a poison center. Most of you don't read the labels. So this is already an indicator that there's a problem in this product, and it's coming from the big pharma. So be very keen. Now, if you want to survive this, drop sugar, drop confectionaries, drop soda, drop the lemon juice. If you have to use lemon juice, then use a straw, so that you don't get access or direct contact with your teeth to start dissolving them. Drop those wheat products, and once you do that, you start recovering from within and also from without. And then, after that, drop your favorite toothpaste. That dentist who advertises that toothpaste is not a dentist, he's actually a marketer. So this is an advert. Don't fall for that advertisement, okay? So go ahead and drop those foods. Once you drop those foods, you start recovering from all these dental problems. And then for you to brush your teeth, you can use salt, you can use activated charcoal or just normal charcoal. You can use just a stick or a flossing agent. And then you can also use bicarbonate soda. You dissolve it and use it to brush your teeth. These are supposed to be used for your oral hygiene. Any other thing, mouthwashes, toothpastes, drop them. That is how you start recovering from your tooth problems.